In the heart of India's Vidarbha region, a remarkable feat of engineering and determination unfolded. From June 3rd to June 7th, 2022, Rajpath Infracon, in collaboration with the National Highways Authority of India, embarked on an audacious mission to lay the longest continuous section of bituminous concrete in a single stretch. This ambitious goal of achievement was set on one of the longest national highways connecting the east and the west end of India under the prestigious national initiative of Bharatmala Pariyojana. Knowing that this overambitious record would not only serve as a milestone but also act as a catalyst in championing the national mission of Gati Shakti, the planning started. On June 3rd, there was confidence in the air at the start spot near the remote Loni village. After getting clearance from the Guinness World Record office in London at 7:27 a.m., the countdown began and the keys turned on the machines on the customary whistle by the CMD of Rajpath Infracon, Mr. Jagdish Kadam, signaling to go. Thus the wheels began rolling and the paving was started in the presence of Guinness World Record local officials, reporters, curious locals and all the excited well-wishers. The juggernaut arrangement of the tippers, the feeders, the sensor paver, followed by the tandem rollers, were set in motion. The task was daunting. The project required constant monitoring, with specialist witnesses overseeing every phase of the construction to ensure adherence to the strict guidelines set by Guinness World Records. Despite the relentless heat, the team persevered. With determination and teamwork, they laid bitumen day and night, fueled by a shared vision and a sense of national pride. The field team combated the 47 degrees Celsius temperature of the scorching sun from above and survived the 150 degrees Celsius of the freshly paved bitumen concrete on the ground, and the paving continued without halting. June 5th, 2022. Expert teams from respective machine suppliers stood vigilant to ensure seamless operations. The front and back end team worked tirelessly. They went sleepless to watch, monitor, supervise and ensure no glitches or hindrances created any obstructions. Despite the micro-planning and contingency consideration by team, unprecedented challenges did crop up over the course of 5 days. Any disruption in paving could have reset the entire effort. Managing the traffic on one of the busiest highway stretches, especially during this ambitious Guinness World Record attempt, posed a significant challenge. The paving in 2 lanes on one side left one side of the highway for traffic both ways, causing some amount of congestion and slowing down movement. Around the clock, the collaborative team of local police, traffic control teams, a handful of proactive local community members and Rajpath Infracon's dedicated personnel directed traffic to alternate routes, swiftly mitigating bottlenecks. Strategies were pre-planned to facilitate critical movements like emergency, medical services and VIP transits. A defining moment arrived as the paving approached the 3 critical narrow bridges. Mr. Jagdish Kadam stood resolute and took a frontline position on the paver, guiding, overseeing and steering both the team and the machinery to success. On the 3rd day, a setback arose when one of the batch mix plants broke down and the bituminous concrete supply was in jeopardy. With swift action, the operations team started another plant and sourced the paving material from 80 kilometers away. Maintenance of the sensor paver was being carried out while the paver was being run continuously. All the maintenance activities like greasing and oil filling were done on site as the paver kept inching forward. The operation of fueling was full of risk but was done successfully as the paver kept at its job under full supervision of Vidarbha's expert team. On the fourth day, when the auger developed a crack, innovative and optimistic experts of Rajpath skillfully welded the crack, while the paving process had to be continued without any stop. It was natural to have doubts about the quality and the durability of the road that would be constructed at the planned speed. To ensure the quality as per the NHI guidelines, there was a fully equipped quality control laboratory at the Mana camp location, the project office base at the site. It was equipped with all the equipments for testing cement, sand, metal, bituminous mix, etc., along with experienced and trained laboratory personnel. Every item used in the construction of the bituminous concrete road was gone through the strict quality control. June 6, 2022, at 12:27 p.m., the 25.275 kilometers mark was crossed and the existing world record was broken. The paving continued onwards. During the 105 challenging hours, batches of teams kept at their job without any lapses. They took breaks in the shadows of the trees with their shoes on, ready to spring back to the front. The front and back-end teams went sleepless night after night to watch, monitor, supervise and ensure no glitches or hindrances created any obstructions. The leads kept a judicious vigil on various operations without batting their eyelids. They ate dinners in the fields near the paver, did not bother to get changed, and yet had a smile on their faces and a fire in their hearts. 7th June 2022 at 4:50 p.m. the 75 kilometers mark was crossed. The entire team was over the moon, celebrating and cheering. The promise to nation was delivered. As the sun set on June 7th, the team raced against time, their hard work culminating in a breathtaking achievement. By 9:20 p.m., the paver, allied machines halted. The final stretch was completed, marking a historic milestone. A distance of 42.200 kilometers was covered in a double lane. Rajpath Infracon's monumental achievement was recognized globally with the official Guinness World Records certificate confirming the longest continuous section of bituminous concrete ever laid.
I am very happy today because our team has created one more world record. I congratulate the entire team of NHI, consultant and contractor Rajpath Infracon Pvt Limited from Pune on accomplishing this Guinness World Record. NHI, on the occasion of the Azadi Ki Amrut Mahotsav announced by Honorable Prime Minister of India Shri Narendra Modi ji, successfully completed a Guinness World Record by constructing 75-kilometer continuous bituminous concrete in single lane on NH 53 between Amravati to Akola.
With blazing temperatures around 47 degrees Celsius, it was essential to have medical assistance and safety equipment handy round the clock. An ambulance with a qualified medical team accompanied the motorcade of equipment machinery for all the 5 days. A fire brigade with its team was also on the standby during the duration of attempt. Suitable personal protection equipment (PPE) was provided and used by every workman of the team at the worksite without any compromise. The facts and figures that wrote history for the road construction sector of the Indian infrastructure will be challenging to be replicated. total length of attempt was 75 plus kilometers with an actual distance of 84.400 kilometers. Single lane equivalent to double lane of 42.200 kilometers with paved shoulder of bituminous concrete was paved within the total time of 105 hours 33 minutes. The quantity of bituminous concrete used was 36,634 metric tons, with 2,070 metric tons bitumen used. 80 tippers with GPS tracking were used to keep track of material supply schedule. 1 sensor paver with hopper, 1 paver feeder, 6 tandem rollers and 2 pneumatic tire rollers were employed. 5 batch mix plants were contributing production for the continuous paving of bituminous concrete. 728 workers apart from equipment, machinery and Rajpath management staff were in action and were relentlessly striving towards the goal. Spares were kept on a constant standby with a team of expert engineers to prevent breakdowns. The entire operation was conducted in 47 degrees Celsius temperature of the scorching sun from above during the daytime, with 150 degrees Celsius of the freshly paved bitumen concrete on the ground. The most crucial aspect of the entire attempt was recording of every second of work and its reporting. The Guinness World Record office in London had officially appointed an independent team of 6 highway experts, 6 quality experts, 6 timekeepers, 6 surveyors and 6 legal advocates. They were engaged in 3 shifts to accurately record their observations and document them in an official report that was registered at every shift. All the live footages were gathered for each of the 5 days. All the data was stored and transmitted to the Guinness World Records London office. This data was to ensure that the paving work had not stopped for even a second and that the condition of the record was being fulfilled in every manner. The ISO certified canteen by Rajpath Infracon served more than 850 staff day and night. They provided wholesome food in a timely manner. The lunches and dinners were served hot at their workstations. The Amravati-Akola stretch of NH53 is more than just a road. It's a lifeline connecting major cities, facilitating the movement of goods, services and people, bolstering the nation's economic growth. With grit, teamwork and an unwavering vision, Rajpath Infracon has not only set a world record but has also paved the way for a future filled with promise and progress. This is just the beginning. On June 7, 2022, the road construction segment of the Indian infrastructure sector scripted an extraordinary chapter in its history. Rajpath Group, where every story is defined with speed, precision, efficiency and sustainability at every milestone.